Okay, I'm with Jeff Lindsay again of Bernstein. Thanks for joining me again, Jeff.
My pleasure.
So, Yahoo, in search of a CEO, what is the makeup of the perfect candidate?
Well, the CEO at Yahoo has to do two things basically. Has to cut costs and reduce the cost base. It has to turn around the advertising business. And that means someone who can manage a sales force, someone who can manage the paid search business, and can drive more performance and can relate to advertisers and build that business up quickly.
Is it a financial person? Is it an engineer? Is it a media person?
No, I think the ideal candidate for us would be someone who's done it before. Someone who basically did it for AOL would be someone like Jon Miller. He did more or less that same task through the 2000 to 2002 downturn and basically revitalized AOL's operations at a time when they were in a very similar position coming out of that. Once Jon Miller left AOL, their performance has gone back to what it was, and I think that'd be a major issue for the current management team. But while he was there, he demonstrated the ability to greatly reduce costs and to build up the advertising business, and those are the two critical things.
What are the chances that he would go over there?
Well, again, it's been some years since I spoke to him personally, but I think he might be interested in taking on that kind of opportunity. But if he were not, then it would have to be someone of a very similar caliber and someone with the same industry experience. Miller came out of IAC originally, so he obviously knew the internet business very well before he joined AOL. I don't think you could bring someone in from a related industry, certainly not from old media. I think AOL tried that with Randy Falco, and we can see the current results of that kind of decision. Other candidates that you hear about would be Sue Decker, but Sue Decker was there right through the Terry Semel era and right through Jerry Yang's era, and we didn't really see much coming from her in terms of how things would change or how the company might be restructured or what new ideas were. So I think our feeling is if it is to be Sue Decker, that probably is not a very good choice. That would leave possible up-and-comers who have good reputation, who are not necessarily that visible in the public space yet, but I'm sure there's some very good SVPs at both Microsoft and at Google. Hulu, for example, took a very good candidate out of Amazon. So I think there are players.
Who was that person?
God, I can't remember his name now.
Okay, that's okay. We won't talk about him. So they're out
there. But they took. But by taking people from within the industry, I think what you get is people who understand the technology and they understand how revenues are driven through advertising.
Sure.
And I think that's the critical factor. It's very hard for someone to come in and learn that on the job.
Okay, great. Thanks, Jeff.
Okay.